Others were sold further south. Constantinople, Arab markets, unknown fates. Their names never recorded, only their price. People imagine that women were spared because of their gender. History proves otherwise. Chronicles, sagas, and trade documents align on one fact. Prisoners were evaluated for value, not dignity. A male warrior might be ransomed because he held political worth. A female warrior, unless someone paid for her return, was absorbed into the slave economy. And here is the hardest truth. Losing the battle meant losing identity. A shield maiden without a shield was not a warrior. She was merchandise. Imagine what that moment felt like. Your sword taken, your shield thrown into a pile, your name removed from memory, your fate determined by whoever won the auction. This was the real consequence of losing, not death, but erasure. History glorifies battle. It rarely documents what comes after. Sagas remember victories. Graves remember status. But no written source remembers the names of the women who were captured, transported, and sold. Their stories reconstructed not from text but from absence, from gaps in the record, from bodies buried far from home, from a commander's grave that took science to recognize. So we return to the question, what was the price of losing when you were a woman with a sword? The answer is brutal. Some were ransomed, most became prisoners, and a few were erased into a system so large that history did not bother to record them. The world remembers kings, but these women fought anyway. Not for glory, not for legacy, but because they chose to pick up a weapon when the world expected them to kneel. They were warriors, even in defeat, even when history tried to erase them. And by telling their story, we make sure it doesn't happen again. For more than a century, historians insisted that Viking warfare was a male domain.